It's Winey Wednesday, and today we're welcoming in Randy Graham of Courtyard Winery to talk about what's new at the winery there, what they have to look forward to this spring. Hi, Randy.
Hi, Amanda.
Nice to have you.
It's great to be here.
You've got a new sparkling bubbly just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yes, we do. This is our Courtyard Brut. This is made in a traditional method. It's called Method Champenois. It's the most labor-intensive way to make a champagne or a sparkling wine, but it creates the finest of bubbles, and the greatest amount of carbonation is integrated into the wine through that process. But it does take several years to make, but the results are really fantastic. There are several different ways of making sparkling wine, Method Champenois, or the other more common method is probably the Charmat method, where it's made in a tank. That's like Prosecco is done that way. The more expensive, finer champagnes were always made in the traditional old world Method Champenois.
Nice. And just in time for Valentine's Day, and just in time for me to toast the Eagles' win at the Super Bowl this weekend,
That's
right? You're taking part, I'm sure, in February in Chocolate and Wine Month?
We are. Chocolate and wine is a great experience. We've already had one busy weekend with the event, and looking forward to additional weekends. And we're providing a nice chocolate gourmet popcorn with chocolate from the Popcorn House.
Oh, I love that.
Paired with a couple of our different wines.
I love that. I love how every winery does something a little bit different. I like to hear what they're doing. Also, February is a busy month. We've got Wine on the Lake coming up at the Bayfront Convention Center.
Yes, it is a very busy month. In fact, the 13th and the 14th, a couple of our crew will be at Polacco's. We're putting together some baskets with wine and chocolate for that event. Then followed up the next weekend with Wine on the Lake. It's a busy month.
Yeah, it is. I'm sure you get a lot of new customers just for the folks that go to Wine on the Lake, because it's a great opportunity to test and show off some of your newest things and your great pieces that you have every year.
Yes, we always have lots going on at the winery. We always have lots of ways to taste wine. We have different pairings available, different experiences to partake and try different wines and learn about the area.
Yeah. How long did you say it takes to make this?
It's probably a minimum of 3 years. This is 4 years. The fermentation is actually created in this bottle, and that's what makes it so different and very labor intensive. That type of fermentation creates the greatest concentration, and you do have to be a little bit careful, because if you take too big of a sip and swirl it, the explosion of bubbles can give you chipmunk cheeks.
Really? So just be careful with it. It's the real deal. I think something that takes that long and you have the patience to stick with that, it's really something special.
We will be having a special event the Saturday night, the 15th, at the winery, where we're going to go through a lot of those steps making this particular wine. And we'll demonstrate some of those final steps of this Method Champenois, the disgorging and recorking and so forth that happens toward the end of the process.
Interesting. You said that's Saturday the 15th.
Yes.
Do you have to make reservations for that, or just join you?
Yes, reservations, and we'll have lots of good pairings to offer with champagne as well.
Perfect. Randy, it's nice to see you today. There's all the contact information there for Courtyard Winery. Go pay him a visit or check him out on Wine on the Lake, all the different places that you are this busy winter months. Thanks, Randy. It's great to see you.
Great.